afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for November 27th, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. This time of the year, this ending of this 2019 cycle, it seems like it's when the civilization is in some ways pulled in many different directions, confused, stress, anxiety of basically wanting to please others and not having the resources to be able to do so, and feeling less and depressed or anxiety and all of those things. And we all know, I think all of us at one time or another in this life have experienced something like that at this time of the year. So it's really important for us to realize and understand for ourselves that we are everything beyond this matrix, that we are the divine, the happiness, the joy, the bliss, the peace. And this is why it's so important for us. It's like there are no limitations to the self except those you believe in, Seth. There are no limitations to the self except those you believe in. It literally is about what we believe. That's all. That's the core of this physicality, this world, this physical world. It's what we believe. And because of the power that we are, we create that very thing that we believe. Oftentimes we don't really realize it. I think the majority of civilization doesn't realize that. They just think that it's just, out there because of certain circumstances. There will come a time when you'll have to look back at your entire life, and you will examine yourself, and your mind may say at this time you were a success, and that at that time you were a failure. You are the only one who determines how you feel about you. And this is based on how much you can love and accept you. Now, some life situations will matter more than others. And there might be one, that one special person in your life who you wished you opened your heart to more, shared your vulnerability with, spent more quality time with. And there may be things that, you did not, you did instead, which you need to forgive yourself for to be at peace inside. And whatever it is you feel you failed at in your past, you have the opportunity right now to change it. You are not dead just yet. Remember that. We haven't sent it out of body. There is still time. And you can change how you feel inside about yourself and your life. And you can take action and have those conversations you most need to have. So, do this for yourselves tonight. Before you go to bed, before you get into bed. Take at least 20 minutes when you get in bed to look back at your past and notice where you feel that you failed. What you feel. And this is connected here. And what you could have done differently to make it a success. Use this time to find peace with those people that you need to forgive, even if they are not here. and have that actual conversation with them that leave you feeling complete inside. And it's all about finding your inner peace within yourself. And believe me, they want you to find peace as well, because that will bring them more peace inside as well. For those relationships you don't need to forgive, think about what is that new relationship is like that will make you feel more intimate, connected, and alive. What are the things you absolutely cannot talk about yet deeply need to? What little things bother you that they do or say which you need to let go of? Make it all about you, not about them. You have the power to change yourself. It is not your job to change them. Do not start blaming yourself of them. This may be the most powerful week of your life. Take the risk to be real. Be courageous. You can do it. And when you have those scary conversations that liberate you today, think about how good you'll feel inside tomorrow. Get rid of those burdens and start communicating that which will bring you to forgiveness and true peace inside. And if you look back and notice that you feel stuck working at a job that does not make your heart sing each morning, then it is time to look for something new right now. Ask yourself this very important question. If money and time were not issues, and you had the power and creativity to succeed at anything you wanted, how would you help the people of this world? Okay? Ask yourself this very important question. If money and time were not issues, you had the power and creativity to succeed at anything you wanted, how would you help the people of this world? Now, if you cannot get any ideas, think back to your childhood. What did you do that made you happy? What did you dream of becoming when you were innocent and fearless? Take about 20 minutes to type out what you think this world needs to become a better place to live. Get out your journal, write it down. If you could wave a magic wand and transform this world in any way, what changes would you make? Whatever answers you find are perfect for you. To change your career, simply look through your list and find out which one makes your heart sing the loudest, your joy. Then take inspired action steps every day towards making it come to life this week. So, this is about the liberation of you, of your life. You have the opportunity. There are no limitations to the self except those you believe in. That you have the opportunity always to spend time with yourself and to go back and reflect and to clear up anything with anybody that you may be dragging with you in this life that you have not made peace with and that you have not forgiven. These are very crucial because we all carry and drag this stuff. And it isn't good for us because it gets heavier and heavier as we go through this life. And it prepares you and cleans the slates for you to be able to enlighten the consciousness of this world. So in this meditation, it is about liberating your life, as I suggested, that, when you go to bed tonight, just review and just forgive genuinely through the heart-mind. This kind of clears the way. And this is all about us within ourselves, therefore being able to enlighten the consciousness of this world. So enlightening the consciousness of this world does what? It literally lifts everyone. As consciousness becomes more and more enlightened, you have more and more peace, prosperity, joy, abundance, happiness, bliss, kindness, generosity, non-judgment, non-ego, and it just goes on and on and on. So this is about taking inspired action steps every day with yourself and with others. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And the first thing we want to do is relax our bodies. And some of us have a little bit of difficult time relaxing our bodies. So, it's just letting it go. Letting things go. It's like, we go back to the hot air balloon and it's going up. And you've got all these things that you don't want to let go of. All these things that you're comfortable with because they've been with you so long. And it's like you begin to, you're going to throw it all out of the basket and then you say, no, I better keep that. So the balloon it's not able to go up any higher. It's just stuck. So it's like having the faith and trust in who and what you are, source creation, and dumping all this stuff out. And not even looking at it fall. You just throw it out and you're done with it. You're disconnected completely. It's not going to come back. Okay? When you do that through the heart-mind, you just let it go. So this is how we relax the body, is just letting go of things that we have kept with us so long that they've harbored themselves, dug in. And if, we've just piled up the stress, fear, and anxiety, and stress and guilt, and all the things that we've piled onto ourselves. Just let it go. Just throw it and forget it. Just dump it and forget it. Move forward. Now, as we relax the body, we want to move into the now. And the now is all we have. Because the now, everything happens in the now, the past, the present, the future. And what we do in the now creates our future. And if we have made peace with our past, and all the things we wish we would have corrected or done, we could do that. So once and for all, the past is the past, and there's no more visiting it. But we stay in the now. And by staying in the now, we still the ego mind. We still the subconscious mind. We are at peace. And the noise disappears. Now, as we relax the body and we're in the now, we want to breathe. So we want to take a real comfortable inhale, breath in through the nose, hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and then exhale, breath out through the mouth. And we want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as we breathe in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. And for those of you who are new to this meditation and this circle of light in this now, we hold our breath 1001, 1002, 1003, and then release through the mouth to focus on the now. Because the breath is always the now. And the breath keeps us in the now. When we get off track, we all get off track. And sometimes we stay off track. But if we understand and we're conscious about the breathing and the now, and listening and calming through the breathing, through the in through the nose, we breath in divine positive energy. Divine positive energy comes from source creation, that which created us, out of pure, deep, eternal love. And it literally isn't all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond it forever. It communicates at such a high frequency, it goes through our God within to our heart mind. And it communicates to us as we are the masters and commanders. We have always the opportunity to liberate our lives and also to enlighten the consciousness of this world. Because as we enlighten ourselves, we're enlightening all that there is. We're affecting this entire civilization. We may be the minority now, but that's not going to be forever. So, as we become enlightened through our own efforts, through our own understanding, through our own journey within, we begin to affect all that there is on this planet. And they begin to awaken even more, because we're talking about the collective consciousness of this world. And it's wonderful. Who wouldn't want to spend that time of journeying within ourselves to become more enlightened, more in love, more in peace, more in joy, more in stillness, and affect all things by becoming more and more enlightened? So that, what we do in our desire is to enlighten the consciousness of this world. The only way we're going to do that is to enlighten ourselves through the internal journey and forgiveness and elimination of anything that we may thought that we did not do right or something. With anything, anyone, any place. Now, as we exhale, we're breathing out all the negatives that we're faced with. Now, you know how you bury some things as we go through life? We just ignore them, and if they bubble up, we just turn our backs. Just go away, go away. I don't care to acknowledge you. I don't want to acknowledge you. And of course, when we say we don't want, we get anyway. And so we run from these things. We don't face them and say, I'm going to make peace with this once and for all, and you'll see that it'll vaporize, and it no longer is with you, and it is no longer burdening you and holding you down, whether subconsciously, unconsciously, or consciously. So you let it go, and it's for some people, they think they let it go, and they don't let it go, and they keep hanging it on, and then they refer back to it. They bring it up again and again. And it doesn't dissipate it. You're not really embracing and alleviating and enlightening yourself by letting go, period, completely. And this is the ego mind that plays its role. Oh, you want to keep those things. You don't want to let those go. Come on, keep them. Keep them. Don't disturb them. Keep them there. Okay? The heart mind says, with deep eternal love, is that I am all forgiving of all the things in my past that I may have done, or if I thought were wrong, or I wish I could take back or change. This is about forgiving, which is cleaning the slates for us to move more into enlightenment and the enlightenment of the consciousness of this world. It's all connected. Now understand that we operate from the heart mind. There's no other place to operate from. Why would we operate from the ego mind? Look what it does. So we are in the heart mind, and we are the kingdom of God within us. So we are joined and merged with the kingdom of God, the heart mind. And we have many with us right now. In this meditation, in the circle of light, we have the archangels, the archetypes, the cherubim, the seraphim. All of these angels, all the angels, only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation in this circle of light. And they've been with us since the beginning. And support and love and attention and care and nurturing and kindness and just generosity and humbleness. And they're with us in the trillions. And the Ascended Masters are always with us. And it's like I said, we're all Ascended Masters. Our gods are in the body, in the physical form. Their gods are their gods. They are out of the body. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Pel, Thoth, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, Abundantia, El Moria, Gaia, all of them, and many, many, many more. So we're all together right now in this meditation and this circle of light. And so we form a circle, a halo, around the equator of this planet Earth. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we are all together. All in the highest of deepest, deepest eternal love, and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love. And always in the deepest of gratitudes. Now, we begin to float up. We have created a sphere around this planet Earth and around ourselves. This sphere is basically a high vibrational frequency of deep eternal love. It cannot be penetrated by low frequencies. They can't sustain their form in higher frequencies. It tear them apart. So they have to either retreat or dissipate. And so there, no way, shape, or form can any of us be harmed. Intrusion. Conflict. Manipulation, deception. Doesn't matter if they're if we're dealing with transdimensional beings or we're dealing with just different civilizations. It does not matter. We are protected. We are protected. And remember, there are no limitations to the self except those you believe in. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael, the golden, white, pink light of Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God, the masculine, feminine, and Source Creation, the Father of all, our family. This is pure bliss, nirvana, samadhi, all of it. This is the high frequency. This is our true home because this is the frequency of our God, the kingdom of God. This is our home. Our home is where we are at. And that is within these bodies. So we float up and we decide to just be above the body. So we float above the head, where the crown chakra is, where all of the source creation energy flows through us, around us, in us, outside of us, constant. And as we do this, we just automatically, we're compelled to call upon all the light energy beings who are in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation and this now in this circle of light. They're in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego. stillness, peace, joy, bliss, kindness, generous and humble, tranquil, benevolent. And they come in the gugaplexes. The massiveness of this, one gugaplex will fill this entire universe. Fill it. Several gugaplexes fill several universes, and they're all coming in, arm in arm, hand in hand, and they join us in the circle of light in this now, in this meditation. And they are, their gods are with our gods, and our gods are with theirs. And they are of the highest, of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are of the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one, and we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, Agartha, hollow earth, beneath earth. All of these civilizations, only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, stillness, non-ego, bliss, joy, happiness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, benevolence, tranquility. And they come, billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is everywhere. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders. All of these civilizations, there are many. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, stillness, peace, tranquility, benevolence, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss. And they come in the billions. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, in us freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. They come in the billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us. And we are all one. We're all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion and non-judgment. Kindness, generosity, and humbleness. Non-ego, stillness, bliss, joy, happiness, tranquility, benevolence. And they come arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this circle of light, in this meditation, in this now. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth and this now, in this circle of light, this meditation. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, stillness, peace, joy, bliss, generosity, humbleness, benevolence, tranquility, fairies, sprites, elves, gnomes, dwarves, trees, elementals, earth, air, water, fire, mermaid, dolphin, whale, Pegasus, unicorn, centaur, minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. And they come in numbers, massive numbers, in the trillions. Shapes, sizes, colors, forms, configurations of which we've never seen. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. The meditative sphere sits center circle. We created this sphere. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Over 650 meditations in perpetual motion. It can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever will be, ever has been, ever, beyond, and forever. We can feel it flood our physical bodies, our God, our kingdom of God within us, saturating us in pure, deep, eternal love and bliss and joy and happiness. Did we forgive all those things that we have carried in this life, that we feel guilt for or remorse? We forgive within ourselves. We are here to enlighten the collective consciousness of this planet. By forgiving ourselves, we forgive everything. And we become more enlightened, more at peace, more at joy, more at bliss, more at tranquility, more at benevolence, more of nirvana. through the heart-mind, constant flow of source creation. All that you ever desire, all that you feel that you are able to assist the collective consciousness of this planet and all life, how to help everyone, how to assist with everything. Choose the avenue that is your joy, and then move on with that from there. We look down upon this planet Earth, we see all of our brothers and sisters, all life, and our intent is they be flooded as well and saturated from their kingdom of God to their entire physical body, from head to toe, inside and out, in total bliss, in complete joy. So they too can forgive all that they feel guilt with, remorse, regret, so that they literally forgive it all within themselves. This is part of the journey within. Once and for all to forgive it. Toss it out of the balloon basket and walk away, never to revisit. Make peace with yourselves. Enjoy the love that you are. Forgiveness. Be kind, tender, careful with yourselves. Because you are divineness, beauty, joy, bliss, happiness, power of creation, deep eternal love. We all are. Join you in a meditation. I'll return to close this out. understand consciously through the heart-mind that we are shifting the frequencies of this world. That we are literally increasing the enlightenment of the collective consciousness of this planet. We are shifting it. And there are others assisting as well. Understand that we have unlimited amount of light energy beings who are in the highest of deepest eternal love, from the highest of deepest eternal love, that are with us in this transition. It's not some thought, it is a reality. And we are moving and uplifting and enlightening all life on and above and below this planet Earth. You feel that through your heart, mind, and the vibrational frequency that you are experiencing is the deep eternal love of our creation, of source creation. And how can you not uplift once you become consciously aware of the love that you are, to enlighten everything? And that's exactly what we're doing. We will return here, as we did last year, on Thanksgiving. We will return here for a special Thanksgiving meditation at 3 p.m. Eastern on this line, November 28th, 2019.